Obviously, you haven't heard the pub bark. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street, Clarksville. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. It's been a busy week, but a beautiful one in Clarksville. Coming up, I get to share with you the large donation the Montgomery County Imagination Library received this week. Also, learn all about the Holiday Hop coming up this Saturday, which is tomorrow. Get ready to do some shopping and supporting those local businesses in downtown Clarksville. After that, we get to hear about the weekend production from Gateway Chamber Orchestra, who's presenting the Nutcracker on the campus of Austin Peay. And we'll also learn about Miss Cheap's Penny Drive and how you can help. But first, let's see what's making the wrap with reporter Cheri Reeves.
This is the wrap for the Thursday, December 7th edition of Main Street Clarksville. Clarksville gas and water rates could be going up. Read this week about the $1 million deficit the department has and how the rates being raised would help that department get out of the hole. The Montgomery County Election Commission has received 200 new voting machines to be used in the elections in Clarksville. Find out the new features on the voting machines placed to meet state regulations. The Clarksville City Council is considering 2 rezoning ordinances that could result with more than 700 new homes near Tinytown Road. One is for a 90-acre tract of land at the northeast corner of Tinytown Road and the Allen Road intersection. The other would be on 45 acres east of Andersonville Drive and west of Egret and Sandpiper Drives. And it's officially the Christmas season here in Clarksville, now that the annual lighted Christmas parade has taken place. Thousands gathered on the streets of downtown to usher in the holiday season with the music, the lights, the beautifully decorated floats, all topped with the annual wave from Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus, courtesy of Clarksville Fire Rescue. And that's the wrap. I'm Cheri Reeves, Main Street, Clarksville.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
At Implant and General Dentistry, we're proud to offer dental care you can trust. Our team, led by Dr. Andrew Flips, is dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality of care. We offer comprehensive dental exams, cleanings, whitening, and more. With our compassionate and experienced team, you'll be able to smile with confidence. Come experience the difference for yourself. Call us today to schedule an appointment or visit our website to learn more.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-size Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Welcome back. Imagination Library of Montgomery County received a $10,000 check donation from local Rotary clubs yesterday afternoon. Sunrise Rotary Club, Clarksville Rotary Club, and Sunset Rotary Club were matched with $5,000 from Rotary District 6760 to equal that $10,000 donation. Your Imagination Library in Montgomery County provides this. Each month, a child from birth until age 5 at no cost to the family is able to receive an age-appropriate book thanks to Dolly Parton's Imagination Library of Montgomery County. Now, the books are made possible in this program by donations. That's through community foundations, corporations, grants, and individual donors. And this $10,000 from local Rotary clubs in the Clarksville area will make a huge difference.
This is a donation that will impact so many children from a very young age, and the opportunities that they have to have access to books during those very formative years will prepare them to be better successful in school. It provides them with an opportunity to learn about things that they may not see through their back door, and it's just a really good way to build a strong foundation in their lives.
To us, it's helping children not get left behind, but have the opportunity to get books or needed books, education, and open their imaginations.
I'm an avid reader. My kids are avid readers, and my grandkids now are avid readers. And they received books from the Imagination Library when they were little. And I think that was a huge start, to their love of reading. And I think, books being available to all children in our community, it's so important, and it's a head start in their journey to education and literacy.
When you see the babies that come in for library books, intensify that at home by, you're so important, you got mail, you have a library book that is not a library book, it's your book, you get to keep it. And they read it over and over and over again. So investing in early literacy is an investment in the rest of their life.
It takes $10,000 to fund just 1 month of the Imagination Library program. So Rotary clubs are putting out a challenge to other Civitan groups in the Clarksville, Montgomery County area. And if you would like more information on Imagination Library and how you can make that donation, just head to imaginationlibrary.com. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
This Christmas, Give a Little Nashville needs your help to bring joy to children in need. We'll be hosting toy drives during the holiday season, so please donate toys for kids of all ages. On December 3rd, join us for our Cocktails with Santa red carpet event, where you can mingle with other supporters and enjoy festive drinks and food. Together, we can make a difference in our community this holiday season. Visit givealittle.nashville.com or find us on Facebook to learn more and register today.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage, all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
You know that feeling you get when your team goes big? You can get that same feeling on Zen Sports. When you sign up for a Zen Sports account, you will receive up to a $1,000 no-danger first wager. That's right. When you place your first bet in Zen Sports, you can be reimbursed for the amount of your first bet up to a $1,000 maximum if the bet loses. No other sportsbook will offer you a premier sports betting experience with 24/7 customer support and faster withdrawals like Zen Sports. Zen Sports. Betting just got better. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 21 and up and in Tennessee to bet.
What a fun video, you guys. How cute, and what a great way to bring attention to a fun holiday event to really promote and focus on local business happening right here in downtown Clarksville this weekend. To tell us more about the holiday hop, I really just want to start jumping around. We have Melanie Garcia. We also have Emily Ruck with us. Ladies, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
First off, what is this all about?
Well, basically, a lot of the businesses have come together to bring more feet down here, more shopping. So Yada and Roxy. Who else?
Pups Plants, and so basically we all sat down one day and we were like, how can we get people downtown? Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people come down, or I know people walk on the Roxy and they're like, oh, what is this place? I didn't know this was here. Or, Mildred and Mabel's has people go in the shop and they're like, I didn't know this was here. It's the age-old excuse we always get. So we're like, how do we fix this? So Andrea from Mildred and Mabel's and Darla and Morgan from Yada and Ashley from Pups Plants and myself, we all sat down, we just started brainstorming one day. And so we were like, why don't we host a holiday hop, get the downtown businesses involved, get a bunch of local vendors involved, and get people downtown.
And what a great thing to collaborate on, bringing business to a downtown area. And it's usually the small businesses that tend to not see as much foot traffic as your big box stores. But you will not find anything like what you'll find in a local small business. The items are unique. The quality is exceptional. What was the reception when you talked to the other business owners here along Franklin, along Strawberry, and down on Main? What was that reception from them?
I think when reaching out, everybody was super excited for another way to have the community understand how special our downtown is. Everyone has their own particular style or what they've brought to the community, whether it's they're from Boston or New York or something. Everybody has their staple and their specialty, so we're just special in that way. So to be able to bring in the community that doesn't necessarily know about it, so let's get everybody to know about it is kind of the hope and a lot of the purpose.
I love that. What sort of deals? What can we find here on Saturday? When does it start? When does it end? And I did read there's going to be some caroling, maybe some little foods and drink specials. What else do we have?
Yeah, so it's from 10 to 2 on Saturday, and the cast of Tiny Tim's Christmas Carol will be going around and caroling throughout the businesses that are participating. And I know, like we at the Roxy, we're hosting 2 different vendors inside of our doors, but of course other businesses have deals going on.
Yes, so other businesses, I know that Yada is doing, if you dine in over $100, then you'll go ahead and get a $20 gift card to come back. Okay. So that's really awesome. Pups and Plants is doing 20% off. I know ArtLink is doing sugar cookie decorations. Mildred and Mabel's has a ton of different specials and vendors. We know Yada is having 4 different vendors inside. So you're not only going to be able to experience the small businesses, but you get to enjoy the artisans that we have in town. So it's really important that you'll get to see that as well.
Where will Santa be located?
Well, there's a couple spots that there's different Santas. So it's not just downtown right here. Sanctuary on Main's involved in Amsterdam as well. Amsterdam has a whole full scene that they're putting up with Santa. So that's going on at the same time as well. So that's pretty awesome. I know there's another Santa walking around here as well.
But what's also nice is we have maps that we're creating for everyone that'll detail where the vendors are, what the deals are. So we'll have those at every spot that's participating so people can grab them so they know what's going on. So they don't have to wander around like lost puppies. It's great.
Is there anywhere we can go to get that information beforehand?
Yeah, so we're posting all of it. Pretty much all the businesses that are downtown that are involved are throwing up on their stories. I have been posting Yada, the Roxy. You could find all that information. I'm Watch the Throne Media, but we have, Mildred and Mabel's has it all over, the Roxy, Yada. So you can find out all that information on Facebook or Instagram. Again, we'll post things, so we'll have maps on the windows. You could take pictures of the maps. Hopefully we'll still have a ton of maps, but if we run out, everybody holds a phone.
And I mean, and of course, as always, if there's something that you have a question about you can't find, just shoot one of us a message and we'll answer it.
Fantastic. Ladies, thank you so much. Melanie Garcia, Emily Ruck, the Holiday Hop coming up this weekend, downtown Clarksville. Be sure to make it out and support one of the local businesses here in the Clarksville area. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up right after this.
At Area 51 Tech Solutions, our team specializes in servicing and repairing major brands of electronics, including computers, tablets, cell phones, HD TVs, and gaming consoles.
Area 51 has been our go-to place for all our tech repair needs for years. You name it, they can fix it. Trust the kid who broke it. Give them a call today at 615-379-8113.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome to Grin Doctors, your trusted pediatric dentistry and orthodontics practice. Achieve healthy, beautiful smiles with our expert care. At Grin Doctors, we are committed to your child's oral health and well-being. Trust Grin Doctors, your pediatric dental home for exceptional care. We go above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of our young patients. Grin Doctors Kids Dental and Orthodontics is right down the street in Old Hickory, TN. Easy to get to and in your neighborhood.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Well, what an exciting time for Austin Peay State University this weekend. There is a phenomenal production coming to the stage right behind us. It is the Nutcracker. Who doesn't love it? To tell us more about this, we have the conductor with us, Greg Wolynec. He is with Gateway Chamber Orchestra. First off, thank you so much for sharing this with us today.
Thanks for having me.
How exciting is it to bring this production back once again, the third year running now?
This is our third year, and it's every year we're unveiling new elements to this. And over the next 2 years, we're actually going to unfold an entirely new story with more and expanded choreography. This started 2 years ago where we took the music of Tchaikovsky, played by our chamber orchestra, and then arrangements made by the great jazz composer Duke Ellington. So we actually on the stage put a chamber orchestra and a jazz band. And then last year we added our first Latin, a salsa version of the Sugar Plum Fairy. This year, we're actually including brand new music by a Costa Rican composer and clarinet player who's a great classical player, but also a great jazz musician. And we're going to do an Arabian dance salsa style.
You have got to be kidding. How incredible is that? And I have to say for you, because let me tell you, Mr. Wolynec here is also the director of bands and orchestral studies here at Austin Peay. You have such a love for music. What is this like for you?
Sure. Well, for years we've been asked, Gateway, you've been around since 2008. Why don't you bring a Nutcracker to Clarksville? I said, well, Nutcracker has already done so well in Nashville. And it wasn't until we came up with the idea of something that we could do that would be unique and really relevant to this community. We're one of the most diverse populations within the state. And so having something that is so multifaceted and so representative, we think is just a wonderful treat for the community.
It 100% is. And we also have the luxury of seeing ballerinas from 3 different ballet companies.
Yeah, so we're going to have Ingrid Silva, who is a superstar, is joining us from Dance Theater of Harlem, along with her partner partner Dylan. We've got Vinny coming in from Ballet West in Salt Lake City. And then Mackenzie is joining us for the third year as Sugar Rum Cheri up from Nashville Ballet. But this year, we're also adding another element where an amazing internationally acclaimed artist, Kitty Harville, is going to be setting up her easel and painting. And we're actually going to, during two different moments within the production, we're going to project the image that she's actually working on over the stage. So there's going to be a classical painting, there's going to be a jazz painting, and we'll just sort of see how it all unfolds.
Is that both on Saturday
Both
and Sunday?
and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
You guys, I mean, you have the chance to see the Nutcracker here Saturday evening at 7:30.
7:30.
And then Sunday afternoon at 3.
Which is followed by the Sugar Plum Party, which you don't want to miss.
And who doesn't want to meet and just be in the presence of the Sugar Plum Fairy?
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about the kids on stage because this comes from a child's imagination.
Yeah. Well, in addition, I already forgotten that Mandy's wonderful crew from the children's group here within Clarksville is going to be joining us to dance the march, and they just do a special, beautiful job.
Can't wait to see this. Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us, this information. Where do we get tickets?
Yeah, gatewaychamberorchestra.com for all information. Tickets for the events, which again, 7:30 on Saturday, 3 o'clock on Sunday, separate ticket for the Sugar Plum Party that follows on Sunday.
And before you leave us, tell me more about the work of Gateway Chamber Orchestra.
Yeah, so again, we started back in 2008. So we're celebrating 15 years of existence. Our recordings, our producer actually won a Grammy for Classical Producer of the Year using one of our recordings. We've got 3 recordings that have been released. We have a 4th one that's about to be released this spring based on an amazing piece by Osvaldo Golyov, Argentinian-American composer. And it's actually going to be released on YouTube. There's going to be an audio recording, and there's going to be a full virtual reality version. All kinds of information at gatewaychamberorchestra.com.
Oh, fantastic. And thank you for sharing that website. So again, Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker this weekend here at Austin Peay State University at Mabry Hall. Here, be sure to get your ticket for Saturday or Sunday and just come and enjoy and just feel the feels. Mr. Wolynec, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up right after this.
Beginning January 1, Delta Dental of Tennessee is introducing enhanced benefits for persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
It'll include extra cleaning times for people with special needs, extra time for exams. More importantly, we will create a training program that any dentist office in the state can go online and pick that up.
At Delta Dental, we believe that the quality of oral health care should be accessible and inclusive for all.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Main Street Sports Today strives to bring you the most timely and comprehensive coverage of sports news and more from Middle Tennessee and beyond.
We cover the teams you care about from preps to pros and bring some of the most influential voices in sports to keep you in the know.
Tune into Main Street Sports Today each Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Download the Main Street Media TV app.
This morning, it is an exciting time to say, being the beginning of December, it is time now for the 15th Miss Cheap's Penny Drive. And that is what this is all about this morning. Of course, we have the woman behind the Penny Drive, Mary Hance. Mary, thank you so much for your time.
Well, I'm so glad to be able to talk about the Penny Drive. Second Harvest is, they need food more than ever. And so anything that anybody gives enables them to do more with their food distribution. And, I started this drive because I just felt like so many people were unconnected and they didn't have they wanted to do something at Christmas, but they didn't know what to do. And so we started the drive 15 years ago in 2009, and it's just been great. We've had schools involved in it, and churches and preschools and businesses, and every penny counts. It's the thing. And people say they don't have any, they get they get so many big asks that it's great to have something like this where you can just give a little or you can give a lot.
You know, and that's the thing, and we've said many times before, a little goes a long way. A penny, a dollar makes a huge difference.
Right, the Second Harvest can make 4 meals out of $1. And so, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. But it's just been fun to see people embrace it and to see that, it's something that's really tangible for children, to see that they can do something, that it's not just the grown-ups who can help. And it's a good community outreach for anybody, I think.
What do you see? I mean, have you been able to talk with some of the kids that have donated some of their piggy bank money?
I have, and some of them have been so funny that their parents have used it as a way to talk about outreach and talk about hunger. And the parents have had the kids do little odd jobs around the house to make money that they then put in their penny cans. Like the penny cans, this is from the beginning. We had these cans and they were distributed first, and we don't have that many cans anymore. So many people don't have change, but Second Harvest has made it really easy for people to donate online and for people to, just send a check if they want to.
15 years ago, did you see the donations coming in with what you've seen throughout the 15 years, like when you started this back then?
I had no idea. And, every year people say, what's your goal? Yeah. And I never have a goal because, whatever we get's more than Second Harvest had to begin with. But, in the beginning, it was just, I had read this article that said, are you normal about money? And one of the questions was, if you saw a penny on the ground, would you pick it up? And some huge percent of the people said they wouldn't even bend down to pick it up. Really? So I figured there was a lot of change going to waste. And I think it has been, but over the years it has transformed a lot with the online giving and the digital, and they've made it really easy for you to do that.
I have to ask before we move on, how often do you bend down to pick up a penny or any sort of change?
Anytime I see one, and I feel like it's good luck heads or tails. It doesn't make any difference to me. And I find a lot of little change on the street. I mean, you wouldn't believe how much is just in a parking lot or. It just gives me a thrill, cheap thrill.
I like how you did that. And that's the thing with that. So, if you do see change out there, do pick it up and maybe put in the back of your mind throughout the year, let's save this and then donate it to Miss Cheap's Penny Drive. How can we make that donation to you?
Well, you can pick up these cans at either Pinnacle or Wilson Bank and Trust. They've both been wonderful partners through the years. And you can turn the cans in there also, or you can go online, or you can email Valerie Rita at Second Harvest, and she'll tell you how to set up one where you can track it and you can have your own team raising money. But it's real easy to do, and I think, it's just a way that people can make a difference in an easy way at any level that they want to get involved.
100%. How much money have you raised?
It's well over $2 million over the course of it. And, it's been everything from a child bringing in a little baggie of money to a man who just contacted us and said that he had a check and it was $300,000. So it's amazing. And during the month of December, there's a match. So anything you give gets doubled. So that makes it even better.
And again, that's going to help feed so many families and individuals out there. Any big donations that you've received yet for this year's Penny Drive?
We did receive a nice $10,000 donation from a friend of mine who I had no idea that's what they gave. But the thing is, Second Harvest serves 46 counties. And so it's not just Nashville. I mean, there are over 450 agencies that partner with Second Harvest. So they really do, build on their partnerships to be able to serve food to more people. You just can't argue with feeding hungry people.
No, you can't. And the food insecurity, here in Middle Tennessee, it is real, and those people need it. And we've had, a number of segments showing you that food insecurity and those who are helping. And a lot of those nonprofit organizations we've heard from, where do they get their food from? Right here at Second Harvest Food Bank.
That's exactly right.
Well, is there anything else about your Penny Drive that we need to know for this season?
Well, I just hope people will join me in it any way that they want to. Instead of having a party where people bring hostess gifts and all that, just make it a party with a purpose and ask people to bring money or food for Second Harvest, or just find ways that you can engage people and let them know that Second Harvest is doing a great job.
I love that idea right there, because everyone does those little like Secret Santa gifts, capping it at 15.
No more of that.
No, put $15 toward Miss Cheap's Penny Drive.
That's what I say for sure.
Mary Hance, thank you so very much, and thank you for starting this 15 years ago and helping out the individuals that you
Well,
have.
I've loved every minute of it. Thanks for featuring it. I appreciate it.
Oh gosh, it is my pleasure. It is an honor to do that. And speaking of Valerie Rita, she will be coming up here momentarily to tell you all about Second Harvest Food Bank and their partnerships and just the difference that this location makes here in Nashville and throughout the Middle Tennessee area. We'll be right back.